Morning, how are you doing? One. Good.
Sound, bonjour, Sanjay, bonjour, sound. Sound, bonjour, bonjour. Sitaram, Namaste. Pleasant good morning to each and everyone who has come out this morning to join with the Narinesingh family on the passing of uncle, father, pita, grandfather, Simboonath Narinesingh. This morning we indulge in a couple of bhajans.
Sir, on to one, back up.
Please join with me as we rejoice, as we call upon Bhagwan Krishna, that wherever the soul might be journeying from today onwards, that he please take his hands, take him into his divine lotus realms, protect and guide that soul, and make sure that his journey is soft, easy, and blessed. Jai Ganesh Ganinath Dayanidhi Sakala करो प्रभु शरण शरण हमें और तुम्हारे जय गणेश गणनाथ दयानिधि जय नंदलाला जय गोपाला जय तिलक लगाई, केसर तिलक लगाई। मोर मुकुट सिर गलबन माला, केसर तिलक लगाई, केसर तिलक लगाई। वृंदावन के कुंज गिलन में सबको नाच नचाई, ओ सबको नाच नचाई। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है। जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला, जय नंद लाला जय जय। यमुना किनारे धेनु चढ़ावे, माधव मदन मुरारी, माधव मदन मुरारी। यमुना किनारे धेनु चढ़ावे, माधव मदन मुरारी, माधव मदन मुरारी। मधुर मुरलिया छवि बचावे, हर ले सुध बुध सारी, ओ हर ले सुध बुध सारी। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है। जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला, जय नंद लाला जय जय। गिरधर नागर कहते मेरा, सूर को शाम लुभाया, सूर को शाम लुभाया। गिरधर नागर कहते मेरा, सूर को शाम लुभाया, सूर को शाम लुभाया। तुकाराम और नामदेव ने विठ्ठल विठ्ठल गाया, ओ विठ्ठल विठ्ठल गाया। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है। जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला, जय नंद लाला जय जय। राधा शक्ति बिलान कोई, श्यामल दर्शन पावे, श्यामल दर्शन पावे। राधा शक्ति बिना न कोई, श्यामल दर्शन पावे, श्यामल दर्शन पावे। आराधन करे राधे राधे, कान्हा भागे आवे, ओ कान्हा भागे आवे। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है। श्री राधे गोविंदा मन भजले हरि का प्यारा नाम है। जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला, जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला, जय नंद लाला जय गोपाला। बोलो श्री बोलो श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मेरी राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। बोल राम, बोल राम, बोल राम। जय जय राम। श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। मेरे से सुनी जीवन में मान के अंधेरे खोने में। मेरे से सुनी जीवन में मान के अंधेरे खोने में। सांसों की उजली आशा में शुभ ज्योति जलाने आया हूँ। मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। पूजन विधि विधान नहीं और सिमरन साधन दान नहीं। पूजन विधि विधान नहीं और सिमरन साधन दान नहीं। पर अच्छे भक्ति सुगंध भरे दो पुष्प चढ़ाने आया हूँ। मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ। बोल राम, बोल राम, बोल राम। जय जय राम।
Namaste, Sitaram. Sairam, everyone. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. I greet you on those traditions because today we have a wide cross-section of our population. For what? The Antyeshti Samskar, or the last rites of a Hindu Sanatanis. Today will be led by Pandit Vishnu, neighbor who lives obliquely opposite this house. And when I first talked to him, how could I deny this guy this service? So Pandit Vishnu, we want to thank you initially. I may not get the chance again for today, but we want to thank you. He'll be ably assisted with grandson, son, and brothers. And all you folks who will be assisted also with Nisha, Ram, and Mohan to provide a little background bhajans for us as we try to traverse this journey this morning. So we hope and pray that the weather holds and you stay until such time at about 11:15 thereabouts, we hope to depart to the Shanti Tiram, the shore of peace, for the cremation. So now hand you over to Pandit Vishnu.
Ram Ram Satya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallavam Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallavam. Ram Nam Satyai. Members of the Biri family, friends, neighbors, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, everybody. And a pleasant good morning to each and every one. We are all gathered here this morning to pay our last respect to this departed and to bring some comfort to this family on the great loss. Just a couple days ago, all the different elements went back to their respective positions and the body is here to dispose of. So at this time, I invite you all, let us all please stand and offer up our prayer and ask the blessings of Bhagwan to guide and protect this departed soul so that this soul may have all peace and blessings, and most importantly, to bring blessings to the entire family. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stulvanti Divaistavai Vedeya Sangapada Panishide Gayanti Yam Samagam Dhyanavastitarakate Namanasha Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidura Surasuduna Devaya Tasmai Namam Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Padamanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Megavaranan Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanainam Yogi Virjanaгаmayam Bande Vishnu Bhavaiharanam Sarvalokaikanaatam. Together, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Ram Nam Satyai. Take your flower and place it wrong the head here. Just leave here. Yeah, give the boy. So, you can take a seat. Stand back here. With you? Thank you. Okay, come. Stand up. Touch hands. Okay, so recite all your name and your address here. Om Vishnu Vishnu Shipuran Purushmai Vishnuaja Paramasera Shubham Hoditya Pardeshi Shetwada Kalpe Idam Shrim Dvitiya Jesh Shukla Paksh Dwadasi Titi Shubhnam Yogi Matang Shubhnam Karane Kaulab Tula Rasi Grisham Ritu Ravyutarayan Shinida Deshe Fyzabad Grame Simboonath. You know the Gotra? No. Simboonath, Antishti Sanskar, Jivatma Shanti, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Place it here. Surya, okay. Good. Right, so take this and you will sprinkle. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri. Here we'll take it to Narayana. Om Vishnu, Om Shri, Simboo. Next one. Give to the next boy and you pass on here and bow. Come. And you'll stand them down. Come. Just sprinkle in the box on. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Pretasya, Simboo, Anti Shri Sanskar, Snanam. Next one. Come bow. Anti Shri Sanskar, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu, Jivatma Shanti, Snanam, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu, Jivatma Shanti, Snanam, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Good. We take the chandan. Take with this finger, right, on the forehead. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri. But on the left side, left ears, this side. Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu. Give to the next one. Bow. You want to take this one on the forehead here. Om Vishnu, right. Come, give the next one on the forehead. Bow. Om Vishnu, Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu, Jivatma Shantim, Chandanam, Antishri Sanskar. This one, son. Go bow. Bow, go bow. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo, Shaume Mrityu, Pretasya, Antishri Sanskar, Chandanam, Om Shri Vishnuve Nama. You have the malas. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo. Place it wrong. Better stop this way. Oh, place it. Go back more. So, right. Place it there now. Simboo Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu, Jivatma Shantim, Pushpamala, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu. Go bow, son. Jivatma Shanti, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Antishri Sanskar, Jivatma Shanti, Pushpamala, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. The tulsi leaf, no? Take one leaf. One leaf, yeah, give him, yeah, one. Put it on the lip, yes, son. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri. Right hand, right here, yeah. Good. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simboo, Pretasya, Shaume Mrityu, Tulsi Patram, Jivatma Shanti, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Let's open all this. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, no, this. Spread it out here. Press it this way. Press it this way. Yeah. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri perfume. Spare right through. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simbu, Pritasya, right on the head. Give to your brother, and you come bow. Excellent. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Gandham, Simbu, Pritasya, Shaume Mrityu, Antishti Sanskar, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Shaume Mrityu, Pritasya, Simbhu, Gandham, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Okay, you have a light. Yeah. You were saying Jai Krishna Hari. So let us all please stand. You do Aarti there 5 times on and then give to your brother, right? Om Yam Dware Mahagore Jiva, right to the box. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Jivatma Shanti Simhu Pretasya Shaume Mrityu Deepam Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha 5 times and then give your brother. Right, you come wrong 5 times. Oh, Om Vishnu, Idam Shri Simbhu.
Jai Krishna Hari, Shri Krishna Hari, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hari. I ask everyone to clasp your hands, clap along, sing along as we praise Bhagwan Krishna on behalf of this departed soul. Jai Krishna Hari, Shri Krishna Hari, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hari. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा किनारा हो, जब कोई लगे वनहारा हो, फिर तो ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा, पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा।
Sau kaya asalnya ketika siti bangunan di penna di leaf. Sprinkle right through. Om Vishnu Idam Shri Simboonath Tiladanam Om Shri Vishnue Namaha. Yeah, give him. You want a dub gas and take somebody dub gas? No, only one you want. Only one you want. Somebody dub gas. But, yeah, address it back. Okay, so name, your address. Come. Om Vishnu, Shipuran Pushma, Viswacha Pamsra, Shubham Hoditya Pardeshi Shetwada Kalpe, Idam Shrim, Dvitiya Jesh, Shuklapaksh, Dwadasi Titi, Shubnam Yogi Matang, Shubnam Karne Kaulab, Tula Rasi, Grisham, Barsha Ritu, Ravi Uttarayan, Trinidad Deshe, Fyzabad Grame, Mritistane, Pindadanam, Jivatma Shanti, Om Shri Vishnue Namaha. Please sit on your right hand here. Ashafata. Right. Open your hands like this. I will pour the water and launch your thumb on the pinda, right? Om Vishnu, again, one again. Om Vishnu, Idam Shri, Simbu, Pretasya, Mritisnane, Pindanadam, 3 times. Good. Right. Right. You want to take a little seat, so I will do a little talking, right? Okay, you could take a little seat. Ram Nam Satya Hai. In our scriptures, we learn that there are 16 major sanskar performed for the elevation of man's life during his existence on earth, beginning at conception and ending finally at death. The final sanskar is Antishti sanskar, which consists of rites and rituals, which begins the moment the jeev leaves the body to the ceremonies which takes place several days afterwards. These rites are done to assist the Atma to have an easy and comfortable passage to the God of death, and to seek God's guidance for the soul and forgiveness for all sins committed by the departed. In life, the most important journey that you will ever make is the journey towards God. Do not delay that journey. Start today. Every day, the body grows older. When the body becomes old and sick, how would you pray? While you are healthy and strong, try to remember God. Seek Him within. Whilst you are alive, while you have the grace of God and your senses and body are healthy, start the journey. Do not wait until it is too late or until some mishap occurs and you cannot think about God. As the saying goes, tomorrow may never come. So, we learn again that before Arjuna went into battle, he asked Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he says, Bhagwan, today I am going into battle. If I happen to lose this life, what will become of this soul? Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he says, Arjuna, there was never a time when I was not, or when you or these kings were not, nor it is a fact that hereafter we shall all cease to be. He says, Arjuna, just as boyhood, youth and old age are attributed to the soul through this body, even so it attains another body. But he says, Arjuna, all depends on the character of your actions. So when we turn to the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 20, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he explains to the world, he says, Na jayate mriyate va kadachinayam bhutva bhavita na bhuyam ajo nitya shashvato aham purano na hanyamane sharire. He says, the soul is never born. It never dies. Coming into being, it is eternal, everlasting, and ancient. Just as how one will change a suit of clothes, so is this embodied soul. It will leave this body and it will take another body, but all depends on the character of your actions. That's why a beautiful verse says, Sansar tu maya hai, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उस जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उससे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है. So the verse is saying to us, this world is but an illusion, sometimes sunny, sometimes cloudy. One day everyone has to go. Every one of us enters a cycle of entrance and exit. We have to remember that. Every one of us here enters a cycle of entrance and exit. The old will not remain, the young will not remain, but what is sure to be left behind is the story of your life. You see, this birth that we have, it is just like a car. You have a reverse gear and you have a forward gear. If you do good things in life, you will go forward. And if you do the opposite, you will only travel backwards. That's why the scripture says that human life offers freedom from the cycle of birth and death through spiritual development and noble deeds in this life. Spiritual activities guarantee a human birth in the next life. Thus, we are saved from passing into a non-human body in the next life. That's why the question is, where have we come from? What is our purpose here on this earth? And where we are going from here? We learn in the scriptures that we all came from the plant world. We came from the insect world. We came from the bird world. We came from the water world. And we came from the animal world. That's why when we take birth on this earth, we came with three types of karma: Sanchit karma, Prarabdha karma, and Kriyaman karma. The Sanchit karma is the accumulation of karmas of countless lifetimes. At the time of our birth, when the Lord sends us into this world, He gives us a portion of our Sanchit karma to be happy or sad. The Prarabdha karma is fixed for the present life that we live, but we also have the freedom to act as we choose, either good or bad. The Kriyaman karma is the action we perform in the present life of our free will. Just as how we will play a game of cards The cards that is dealt to us is fixed. It cannot be changed. But how we play the cards, we can either win or lose. So too is this life. Among the 8.4 million species of life, the opportunity to realize God is available exclusively to human beings. However, we should not assume that this body will be reserved for us in the next life as well. The next birth will be determined by our karmas and level of consciousness in this life that we live. Though the human form is a wonderful opportunity that the soul has received in this life, we must realize that it will not always remain. Hence, it is temporary. Remember, every moment, every thought, every action, every speech shapes our destiny. But what is death? Death is the final examination which requires a lifetime of preparation. Spiritual activities guarantee a human birth in the next life, from which further spiritual progress can be made. Thus, we are saved from passing into a non-human body in the next life, where we will have no opportunity for self-understanding. That's why Tulsidas writes for us. He says, Naraka swarga upabarga naseni jnana viraga bhakti shubhadeni. He says, Naraka swarga, that the human form is a stepping stone to hell, heaven, or eternal salvation. Through it, one can attain knowledge, detachment, and devotion. He says, Sadhana dhamma moksha karadvara, paina jahi paraloka savara. He says, the human body is a medium to carry one to the gateway of liberation. If one is unable to utilize the opportunity to attain the higher world, it can only be termed unfortunate. The form of a human being is considered outstanding because it is only in this form that one can find liberation from rebirths. This can be achieved through devotion to God and good action in this life. Added to that, we have a responsibility to protect this soul. The Lord has entrusted us with this life. We are not just on earth taking up space. We are a blessings of our destiny and to become who God created us to be. That's why a beautiful bhajan says, Ekapal hai hasana, in 1 minute we laugh. Ekapal hai rona, and next minute we cry. Ekapal hai milana, in 1 minute we meet. Ekapal vicharana, and in 1 minute there is separation. We all should remember that time and years are advancing. In life, time is important to us. If we look around this world, everything works with time. Look at nature. Look at the trees, how they will shed their leaves, their flowers. Time is important. So that's why when we take birth into this world, what is the first thing the doctor and nurse will register? They're going to take the time. Time. So we came into this world by time. We live by time. Who wait on time? We all wait on time. And eventually, you know what would happen? We all going to live on time. So that's why make good use of your time here. Remember, every second, every minute, every day, every week, every month, Every year, we're getting closer and closer to leave this world. So, we have to remember that hands are trembling. The hands trembling, teeth is shaking, hairs are growing gray, intellect and memory is failing, disease are trampling, senses are becoming cold, limbs are not moving, feet are tottering, face is losing luster, eyesight is getting dim. Every one of us should realize the value of time in this world. When dreadful death comes, who will help us? We all have to purify the soul. Remember, I told you in the beginning, Bhagwan Shri Krishna says, it is the fruit of action, good or bad, done in the course of a human life that one reaps in other lives. Because we have to remember that one thing is certain here in this world, everyone dies. One thing is certain, life is uncertain. That's why, pack your grip and keep it well equipped so that whenever this day come in your life, you will have no regrets. So, at this time, it is important to chant a few verses to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. So I'll call the boys, all you come, give them flowers. Come, line up. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jai Shri Radha Radha Radha. Om Jai Shri Krishna Krishna Krishna. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Om Jai Shri Radha Jai Shri Krishna Krishna Krishna. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Gita Shastra Midam Punyam Yapate Priyata Puman Vishnu Padma Vapropi Vaishoka Divajana. Om Jai Shri Radha Radha Radha. Om Jai Shri Krishna Krishna Krishna. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Gita Dhyan Shilasya Pranayam Parashacha Naiva Santi Papani Purva Janma Kritani Cha. Om Jai Shri Radha Radha Radha. Om Jai Shri Krishna Krishna Krishna. Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Shri Radha Krishna Ye Namah. Malni Mochanam Ponsam Jalasnanam Dine Dine Sagritam Basi Snanam Sansad Malanashanam. Om Jai Shri Radha Radha Radha. Jai Shri Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Gita Sudgita Kartavya Kimanye Shashavestare Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padmadine Shrita. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha, Jai Shri Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Bharat Mrit Sarvasvam Vishnu Vakradine Shrita Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanmana Vedyate. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha,
Om Jai Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Sarvo Nishido Gavo Dugda Gopalanandana Arto Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugam Gita Mritam Mahan. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha, Jai Shri Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Anadini Dado Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha, Jai Shri Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Atase Pushpa Sankasham Pitavasam Uchutam Yena Masyanti Govinda Natisha Videbhayam. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha, Om Jai Shri Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Krishna Krishna Kripalo Tvam Gatinam Gatir Bhava Sansarnam Magnanam Prasid Purushottamam. Om Jai Shri Radha
Radha Radha,
Om Jai Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah, Shri Radha Krishnaya Namah.
Ram Ram Satya. Welcome, MP. So at this time, let us all please stand, offer final prayer and ask the blessings of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, that, O Bhagwan Shri Krishna, guide and protect this departed soul, so that this departed soul may have all peace on his journey and liberation and a resting place. Tvameva Matam Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Saka Tvameva त्वमेव विद्या द्रविरन् त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. Together, Om Shri Vishnuve Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. राम नाम सत्य है. सबको याद सुन लीजिए. So at this time I will hand over to Kim Chan ji.
Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam. Friends, family, well-wishers, co-workers, and the community at large, we have done a significant part of the Anteshti Sanskar today. The other part will be done at the Mosquito Creek as we journey along. And I want to thank Pandit Vishnu for officiating and giving us such elucid verses from the sacred text. I hope and pray that one thing could go from us here today. What did he say about time? We forgot. It waits on no one. But I'll put it the other way around. I'll embrace time when it comes to me. With us this morning, his eldest grandson, Varun. He would like to do the Eulogy. So I now ask Varun.
Sitaram, everyone, and good morning. My name is Varun, and I am proud to be the eldest grandson of Simboonath Narinesingh. Today, we are gathered to celebrate the life of my grandfather, a man whose story was built on hard work, determination, family, love, and many memories that will continue to make us smile. My grandfather, Simboonath Narinesingh, was born on July 8, 1952, to the late Suchit and Rampuri Narinesingh. He was born and raised in salt mine trace, Fyzabad, coming from a humble agricultural home where life was simple but values was such hard work, discipline, family, and perseverance was very strong. To many, he is known as Simboonath Narinesingh. To others, he was lovingly known as Pa, or Short Boy. And that name, Pa, came from his Pua, who fondly called him Papa, which shortly turned into Pa over time, and that name comes filled with affection and love. This stayed with him throughout his entirety of his life. But to me and my brother Vinod, he is our grandpa. He was also the brother of the late Ramkisun Singh, the late Joyce Siudas, Kim Chan Singh, and the late Bara Singh, Rupa Sinanan, Durka Narinesingh, Deborah Deoki Singh, and Indra Narinesingh. My grandfather attended Siparia Old Road Canadian Mission School up to the age of 12. At that young age, he was with his parents, and when his parents asked him what he wanted to do, his answer was simple and clear. He wanted to learn a trade. For him, it was no more school. He was ready to work with his hands, learn a skill, and make his own way in life. That decision says a lot about who Grandpa was from early on. He was practical, determined, hardworking, and never afraid to be honest. In his early teenage years, Grandpa began his first mechanic training with his mamu, his mother's brother, Sonny, in Siparia. This was where he started learning the trade, and he has chosen for himself, working with his hands and developing the skills that would become such an important part of his life. He later moved on to Southern Sales in San Fernando, where he continued to grow and develop in this trade. During more of those early years, he stayed with his other mamu, Bobby Maharaj, in Pleasantville. Those years helped shape him into a young man learning responsibility, building his skills, and finding his way. By that time, Grandpa had worked hard enough to save and purchase his own bicycle. With that bicycle, he would ride from Salt Mine Trace to Southern Sales every day in San Fernando. That was not an easy journey, but Grandpa was not someone who was hard to back away from effort. That daily ride showed his discipline, independence, and determination. From young, he understood what building a life required: sacrifice, commitment, and plenty of hard work. During his time at Southern Sales, Grandpa continued to push himself forward. He registered with the National Technical Training School in Los Angeles, USA, and through correspondence courses, he eventually graduated. This showed his commitment to bettering himself. While working, traveling, and building his life, he still made an effort to study, learn, and improve his skills in the field that he loved. After gaining experience and building his confidence, Grandpa eventually left Southern Sales and ventured into his first entrepreneurship as a mechanic, working from his home garage right here. This was another major step in his life, and he was no longer learning the trade. He was now using his skills, discipline, and determination to build something of his own. During this time, Grandpa was offered a job at Trinidad Tesoro in 1975. He worked there as a diesel mechanic and continued in that field until his voluntary departure. During his Southern Sales and Tesoro years, Grandpa also became involved in the Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Sports Association, taking part in some of their events at Wallerfield. And in that fraternity, he was also known as PW94. This part of his life showed that Grandpa had another side for him: his love for vehicles, mechanics, motorsports, and excitement of being around people who shared that exact same passion. It was not just for him, it was something he truly enjoyed and became known for. From there, Grandpa continued to pursue his entrepreneurial skills and went on to become the managing director of SNS Transport, his own business. His journey showed courage and ambition, from the humble agricultural home to learning a trade, to becoming a skilled mechanic, to eventually becoming a managing director. Grandpa's life reflected determination, perseverance, and belief that the hard work, you can build something meaningful. Grandpa married Rookman, my grandma, on May 14, 1975, beginning another important chapter in his life, one centered around family, responsibility, and love. Through these 51 years of marriage, he was blessed with the foundation of a family that he built together. Through these years, they shared a life filled with memories, commitment, challenges, laughter, and joy of seeing their family grow. Through this, they were blessed with their children. Ramona Narinesingh, who is my mom, was born on January 4th, 1978. And his other son, Ronald, who was born on January 22nd, 1984. In that time, he was also blessed with his grandchildren, me, Varun Maharaj, and my little brother, Vinod Maharaj, who was born on April 2nd, 2015, and I was born on January 11, 2010. As his grandson, I have my own special memories of Grandpa. From as far back as I can remember, Grandpa was a part of my childhood. I remember him playing with me when he would come to wake me up, but those simple moments were the memories that stay with you. I was also clearly remember when my brother Vinod was born, and how happy he was for our family. Grandpa was there through those moments of our lives. One memory I will always hold on to is Grandpa picking me up from school when I was in elementary school. He would pick me up from school, and we would race down the street to get home. However, we had to stop at a Tim Hortons on the way home and grab a coffee or a donut. Those moments showed love, care, and the time we spent together. I also remember the backyard party we had at our house for our Grandpa's 70th birthday celebration. It had his own special team, and I remember dancing, laughing, and having fun with Grandpa and the family. It was one of those moments filled with joy, and it reminds me the happiness Grandpa brought into our lives. Every Christmas, I remember Grandpa and Grandma coming to spend time with us in Canada. Those Christmas memories will always have a special heart with me, and will always be remembered as the family togetherness, laughter, and the love we shared. One more thing that I remember about my grandfather is him coming to visit for my graduation. After I won an award, he was screaming and having the time of his life, celebrating these achievements like they was his own. Another memory that will stay with me is how he always received kisses from Vinod, and he would call them his recharges, as every single day he would get one to recharge that battery. One more thing that he would call is that he would have pet names for everybody. Vinod's pet name would have been Papi Chulo, Mom's would have been Pretty Zinta, and a whole bunch of names. And he would also jokingly refer to me and Vinod as his premium assistants, as when he came to Canada, we would help him up the stairs, we would help him use the washroom, carry him up and down stairs, make him breakfast. And one thing that I can distinctly remember about Grandpa is that he loves his croissants. Those croissants would come every single day, and I would make them in the air fryer for him, and in 5 minutes he'd be eating a croissant and cheese. These are something that I will always remember, even during this difficult time. Grandpa still had a way of making us smile. Those moments reminded us that love is not only shown in big ways, but also shown in little things such as breakfast, or helping hands, or small jokes, or simply just being there for each other. When I think of Grandpa, I think of this hard work, I think of his love for vehicles that he transferred on to me, I think of the pride in his family, I think of his laughter, his strength, his stories, and the way he made ordinary moments feel special. Grandpa gave us many things to remember in his determination, his courage, his humor, his love, and his example of life built through effort and family. We smile with the memories, we honor the life that he lived, and we carry forward what he has given us. In the Bhagavad Gita, we are reminded that the soul is never born and never dies. The soul is eternal, and it continues its journey beyond this life. So today, we pray as a family that Grandpa's soul continues in the journey of peace, light, and divine grace. Grandpa, thank you for the memories and love and laughter, and the example you gave us. We will always carry you in our hearts. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om.
You all heard it. Varun, I truly appreciate. I'll say one thing. The next time you have to do a eulogy, I'll have to change the chip on your phone. It was a little too short. Varun, you did proud to your grandfather. Today we came to celebrate life of my brother. And in so doing, it's not customary, but I want to give a round of applause for both of them. Thank you, Varun. Thank you. Thank you. As we move along, we do not have much speeches to make, but we have some people in the audience who will really like to express. One of them is Shankar, one of them is Nazim, one of them is Ramdev. If you all may come up, please. And last but not least, I have someone in the audience that has to leave very early, but I'll allow him to wait a little longer. So Shankar was an apprentice of my brother way back when. I think he might have got some spanners on his head. That's why he's straight today. So Shankar, your words.
Sitaram, everyone. Well, of course, I'm Shankar. My story is a little different, but it's the same pattern. I never known him as Simboonath or Narain or any name as of that sort until I was probably like about 14 or 15 years old. And the first day I met him, I was like 8 years old. My dad died. I was very young. And same thing, his grandson said, hey, I want to learn a trade. So the first thing they say, oh, let's go to Pa. Went to him, speak to him. My mom speak to him, and he said, okay, Shankar, come and you're going to start learning this trade, learn mechanic, and see what you could do from there. He took me in with him, and he shaped my life. He touched so many lives that I could stand there and speak probably all day and still have a long story to carry on. But one thing I would say, and I'll speak from my experience with him, he treated me as a son. I left, I was 19 or 20 years old, and I went to New York. And years after, he came up to Florida. When I moved to Florida, he came to Florida. And the first time he come to Florida, he's like, Shankar, I'm coming. And I was like, so like anxious and jittery, like, it's like, damn, my dad coming, you know. I got to show him my best. And he came by to I had a small business and everything, and he came by and he's like, Shankar, man, and I was waiting for this word like years. I'm so proud of you. But in a nutshell, I'm not the only one. He trained and shaped their lives. I could tell you like 10 guys that I personally know. And I look at him as a different person. I look at him as a father figure to me. He's such a good person that people really don't know. And the only time you're going to hear stories like mine, his grandson, his wife, is when somebody go from this world, when somebody died. We're going to come here and stand up and say what we experience and what we know and stuff like that, because they say 2 things you carry when you die: the good and the bad. All the land, the house, the money, the car stays right here. You carry nothing. People will come and praise you, people will talk about you, but the only time you're going to really know a person is after they're gone. We never take the time to ask when they're alive, hey, what are you doing? How are you going? But I did. I always speak to him. I always call him, Papa, how are you going? How are you doing? He's supposed to come to Florida, you know, a couple months from now, but, you know, he'll be there in spirit. But what I would like to say, I'm honored to stand here and speak my experience and share it with you guys. And we had a little saying between me and him. Every time he and Silla fight, he used to say, man, I pick up a body girl, boy. I'm going to go down and meet my body girls. This man and his wife took me in as their child. I was very young. And I forever, that's something you can't repay. Silla treat me like a son. Every day, she used to put 2 plates on the table. One for me, one for him. He used to work Tesoro. Every time he come for lunch, Shankar, come on, wash your hands. Let's go and eat. Stuff like that you could never forget. You live with it, you'll never forget it. And this is all I have to say again. This man, what to say, changed so many lives that we don't have the words to express that. And Silla, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be in you guys' life. And I'm still here. Pa is gone, but I'll still make my phone calls. But it's going to come to you now. Thank you.
Thank you, Shankar. Not an apprentice anymore. He's a graduate of SNS Transport and PA, as we call him. Thank you, Bhai. So I'll now ask Ramdev. Ramdev is a co-worker. Tesoro, Trintopek, Petrotrin, and now nothing.
We have a real thing to do now, every November 1. Babaji, members of your group, I recognize the minister is here as well. Oh, no, I thought my voice would have gone. All right. members of the Biri family, members of the Petrotrin family, of whom I see many of them here today, I say a pleasant good day to you all. In the eulogy, you would have mentioned, yes, his work and all that and all that. Do you all know this me and this man do scuba diving? Scuba. They didn't mention that. Yes, he was my buddy. In scuba diving, you do not ever, never dive alone. You have to have a buddy with you. He was my buddy. We trained in the open bocas. We went along 100 feet. Of course, with scuba tank and thing now. Narinesingh and I did that. Mr. Narinesingh, yeah, Pa. So that the kind of friendship we have had out of the work environment. Yes, you always see them big rig and them passing there sometimes. He's the man who used to fix the hydraulics and pneumatics and those things. And we would have learned from him tremendously. We were kind of a little hardened, but still he stuck with us until we learned our trade. He was good at that, very, very good. So the part about the diving in the eulogy, you all didn't mention that. Yes, I want to mention it again. We had dive in the open bocas 110 feet underwater. Me and Narain. And my air was running out of the tank. I said, Narain, we had to go now. You had to give sign and thing. You had to know the sign. And we leave and come up the road and enter the boat, and the instructor wanted, what happened? I said, the air was running out in the tank. I want to get bends below you. So we know all these little things now. So with that hope and wish, I sincerely hope and wish that this man, God accept him in his kingdom when the time is right. You know something? We all just want to be family, not Narayan. All of we have family would have died and so on. All of we just want them to go straight in heaven same time. Are they listening to the Babaji? Come now Sunday, you come in little prayers and thing. Or the Imam, come Friday in Juma and thing. Or the Christian family, come and praise God. Hallelujah to the name of God. We do not listen to them. But all of we does want we family go straight in heaven when they die. We do have to listen to them. We're fortunate to have these people among us who would lead us onto the paths of righteousness, whatever religion you believe in. All lead to God. We know that for a fact. So with these few words, I know you give me 3 hours to talk, but I want to finish there now. I know time is against us. So I really sincerely hope and wish that God Almighty, from whom all blessings flow, accept Simbu in his kingdom when the time is right. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Ramdev. And yes, the scuba diving was part of it. I became a trainee, apprentice. And interestingly, to qualify for my dive, I had to look for lobsters at 60 feet. Well, I'm still looking for it. And I reached rock bottom on the ocean floor and panic and don't know what the hell to do. Thankfully, somebody saw my bubbles, and today I'm alive. Thank you, Ramdev. So I'll now ask Nazim, one of our very close villager, friend, and I will have to say now, family. Nazim has been with us through thick and thin. Very clearly, our dad went 52 years ago, and Nazim was with us. So Nazim, please, if you may offer your personal understanding, relationship with my brother and our family. Nazim Mohammed.
Sitaram, everyone. One correction that was shouted at Toli a minute ago is not Nazim, it's Paul. Lots of people, if they said, well, Nazim, they don't know who is that you're talking about. But say Paul, and they know immediately who it is. That being said, let's move on further. Narinesingh's mother, when she was ill, coming to her last days, she told me, she said, Paul, I want you to do something for me. I said, well, anything you want, I'll be there. She said, I want you to look after your little brother. I was 19. And being so close to Narinesingh, it hurts at this point in time to see that he's leaving us. Narinesingh and I go way back when. He was the person whom I could call on any time of day or night, whatever the issue is, and he would be there for me or all his friends. Never was he the person to shy away from his responsibility towards his friends and family. Always there for everyone. Narinesingh, in addition to all what was said about him, he loved the outdoors. He loved fishing, he loved hunting, he loved having a cook on the outside, having a good time with his friends, and those days has passed, but the memory will still be there. So with these few words, I would like to offer my sympathy to Silla, Ramona, Ronald, and the rest of the extended family. May you all find peace and happiness in the memory of a good soul. Thank you all very much, and you all have a good day.
Well, thanks for the correction. Pole. And if you look at it carefully, where's the opposite of pole? Picket. Thank you. You know, when we were growing up, we were yay high. He was yay high. And that's how we got pole, not lamp pole, eh? Pole. Thank you, Paul. Thanks for that. And now one close friend who is not here, but he sent his sentiments, and I'll ask my niece, Chandra, to just do those few words from Ronnie.
Sitaram, everyone. Good morning. And Auntie Silla, the bereaved family, Mr. Minister, I see you're here with us. Welcome, everyone. At this time, I have the privilege of sharing a tribute on behalf of someone who held Uncle Pa very close to his heart. I know we've had innumerable, sentiments expressed towards him, and trust me, he was really, really a person that words are not enough to describe the unique individual that this human being has been for his time on earth. Although this gentleman is separated from us today by thousands of miles, his heart is very much here with us. Mr. Donny Durgadeen was blessed to know Uncle Pa, not simply as a relative or family friend, but as a father figure, a man whose strength, guidance, love, and unwavering support shaped the person he has become. He's unable to be here with us, and he has asked us, to share his gratitude, admiration, and love for this remarkable man who I will try to express on his behalf. It is therefore my honor to present his tribute written with a grateful heart. So here goes his tribute. It is said that people come into your life for a season, a moment in time forever. This gentleman is a forever for me. I was introduced to Narain in 2001 as an engineering graduate trainee, way back when a national oil company known as Heritage today was named Petrochin. This was a 2-year program where, as an engineer, I would move around to get acquainted with many of the services and personnel at the Santa Flora facility. One of these was a mechanical engineering shop where I met with Papi Narain. From the first time we met, unlike many before, he was welcoming, with his broad smile, funny jokes, and calm temperament, amidst any rush jobs or tasks. Back in the day, being just out of university and at the mercy of technicians, well, let's say as a technician you can be asked to go fetch the left-handed spanner, just for laughs. I never had that situation with, quote-unquote, Professor Narain, for he was gifted at his craft. My time with him was precious and telling, as it would evolve into a lifelong relationship. He was someone I looked up to with immense respect, with fatherly adoration, even after he retired in 2002 from the company. He shared many stories with me of hardship and challenges he endured growing up as he created a future for his wife and children. for which he was most thankful. Narain was always a giver, always willing to help, especially those dear to him. He made me feel part of his family, evidenced by his presence and support throughout my wedding in 2006. I can go on about his love for others, as there are many stories. A humble, caring, noble, and most importantly, an exquisitely authentic human being. He made all around him feel appreciated and cared for, too. A necessity for happiness and inclusivity. Papi, you will be missed tremendously, no doubt. Know, however, you lived a full and absolutely beautiful life, endorsed by the many well-wishers present here today. Your wife and kids will miss you dearly, having provided such gentle care and companionship over the years. However, also know you will always be revered and appreciated by me, your adopted son, Donny Durgadeen. May your soul rest in peace in the sphere of Lord Krishna, Sitaram.
Thank you, Chandra, on behalf of Donny. Donny, you made a statement a while ago, go and bring the left-hand spanner. Well, you know, that's why my brother had to leave my mamu's garage in Superior, Sonny Maharaj, because when he get the spanner in his head, he say, "Ma, I ain't going back." So we have good memories of spanner and using left or right, but straight on your head. Thank you, Chandra. So at this juncture, we have in our midst our Reverend MP, our Honorable Minister of Finance, Mr. Devendra Tanku. So I'll now ask Mr. Tanku to express his words of comfort to the family and the constituents at large, because as we said, my brother served many, many, many. So MP, please.
Thank you very much, Paquette. It is an honor today to join this family. I didn't think I was going to come to do this today. I thought during this period we'll be celebrating our birthday, but we're here for this purpose. I want to say that I hate to speak at funerals. I don't think anybody likes to speak at funerals. I hate to speak at funerals, usually because it reminds me of my father's funeral, which was the one time I was exceptionally emotional. So some things that you would hear today would have also traumatized me a little bit. So you'll bear with me if I get a little bit emotional. And if I'm swallowing a lot, it's not because I'm necessarily emotional, but it's because I also have the flu, which I'm battling so far unsuccessfully. One of the things I like, though, about funerals, so I say I hate to speak at funerals, but one of the things I like about funerals is you find out people's business. So, for example, I never knew who Simboonath was. For me, he was always Narain or Mr. Narinesingh. And for quite a while, I thought his first name was Narain and his last name was Singh. I didn't know Silla had a next name. So I got this message saying Silla's husband passed away. I'm like, who is Silla? And therefore, who's her husband? And I got, but Silla, Simboonath's wife. Not like somebody, you ask somebody, so what did you do for a living? I teach. What do you teach? I teach. The information was very curious until I got your message. I got your message when I was in Vienna, far, 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 far from here. I had already planned to come back yesterday, which I did, but there's no way I could miss this. Having heard the amount of lives that this man touched, I think you all would agree. Look at this. Look at the amount of people here. Look at the age groups of people here. You can understand the value that he had contributed to Fyzabad generally. And that's the message I want today. If I could leave a legacy like this, we're in business. I see Polo here too. If I could leave a legacy like this, we're in business here. But this is how long time people used to live. Long time people used to reach out to others. Long time people used to touch hands, friends, family. For it didn't matter, whoever you were part of the group, part of family. We lost that, We lost that. So look at the age group of the people coming to talk here today. And look at what they were saying about this gentleman. That alone could tell you, I mean, oh God forbid. When I pass, I don't know what they're going to say about a politician. It ain't going to be good. But everybody who's spoken to so far have said very positive things. I have known him, I think, for about 30-something years, maybe more. And like I said, I never knew his first name. But in all the time that I've known him, it was always a positive word of advice. Everybody who would have spoken about him to me, it was always positive. Even Silla, very positive things. I hope that that continues ad infinitum. That people continue to, because your words bless others that you speak about. You can curse them or you can bless them. The words you use, the language you use is what makes a difference to them and to you. They say if you talk bad about people, you carry their sins. Not so? Not so, Tante? They say if you, Nursi, Tante. They say if you talk bad about people, you carry the sin. And if you bless them, you bless yourself. So I'm encouraging people to talk positively about yours. But today, I'm not here about lessons and teachings, and you're better than me. There are two pundits here. You're better than me who could teach you all of those things. I am here to recognize the contribution of this gentleman to, you could say, the constituency of Fyzabad. But it was much wider than that. But I'm here to contribute, to support the family in this challenging time. Are you going on? In this very challenging time, I'm seeing families who I had to leave Shagonas to come down here, and they have a house 2 houses away from where I actually live. And they will tell you they don't see me because I've gone on. Anyway, that's about me. I'm here to join the family for one particular reason. Because I believe that he has left a legacy that will continue in Fyzabad, not just amongst the children, not just amongst the grandchildren. And son, you did very, very well. I cannot conceive of how difficult it must be. I know I couldn't do it, but you did very well. There's a legacy, and that's what we all want to leave. When we pass, we want a legacy, something that we have contributed to make the rest of the world better. That is the focus of Hinduism. We must always aspire to do things to leave this place better than we made it. And I think Pa, Simbu, Simboonath, Mr. Narinesingh, Mr. Narayan, and all the other names that you would call him, has managed to do exactly that. From my family to his family, I offer my continued support. If there's anything at all that I could do to help, please feel free to reach out. I will continue to harass you. I have you on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a wonderful thing, by the way. You can reach people you have not seen forever. And now I have your real name on the WhatsApp. I hope that your children continue to work aggressively, continue to work hard, continue his legacy. And I pray that Almighty God accepts his soul in his bosom and bless him forever. Thank you all very much. Much appreciated.
Thank you, MP. And you said you don't like to speak and what have you in funerals. But you know why I brought you up here? You all take a good look. Because when you meet the constituents, I don't see me, MP. Thank you, MP. God bless you. God bless you. So at this juncture, MP said earlier, we have 2 pundits in our audience. One Pandit Vishnu is officiating, and Pandit Neil just came. I'll ask Pandit Neil to offer a word of prayer, kirtan, and then we ask the immediate family members to come and do your arati, offer your flowers, and then we invite the general audience to so do. We're still hoping that about 11:15, we should be leaving. I think it's close to 10 now. Yeah. So, Pandit Neil.
Ram Nam, Satya. Sitaram Namaste. Good morning to each and everyone. As our custom, we don't really speak in funeral. So what I will invite you all to do, you clasp your hands and close your eyes as we pray for the soul of Uncle G. May his Atma join with Paramatma on that journey to God. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Everyone? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Adase Pushpa Sankasham Pita Basasvachutam Kamaruparam Levam Krishnam Mande Jagat Guru. Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Come on, let me hear you. Krishna, everyone.
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Om Yamaya Dharma Raja Mitjave Chandakaya Cha Vaibhastakalaya Sarvabhutaya Cha Rambaraya Nilaya Parameshwarim Vrikutaraya Chittaya Chittaguptaya Ve Namaha. Sabko bolo. Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Vasudeva Sutam Nevam Kansa Chanore Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Cha Krishnam Mande Jagat Guru. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangolangayate girim yatvipatamaham bande paramananda madhava. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Go Brahmanitaya Cha Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Everyone. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, O Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Sadgati Prapya Hitate. Thank you.
Thank you, Panditji. You all realize I'm not working with any piece of paper. I get my cue from you, the audience. And while Panditji was chanting the mantra, I got a cue from, is Chrissy? Candice. Candice? I'm not sure who she's going to speak on behalf, but I know she has a whole crowd to speak to.
Thank you. Sitaram, everybody. I've been asked to share a message from Auntie Christine to the family. So it was sent to Ramona, and I'm just going to read it to all of you. So to my dearest niece and family, today is a day filled with unimaginable sorrow as you say your final goodbye to your beloved father. My heart is with each of you as you walk through this painful moment. There are no words that can truly ease the loss of someone so deeply loved, but I hope you find comfort in knowing that you are surrounded by love and praise. Your father was a remarkable man whose kindness, strength, and love for his family left a lasting mark on everyone who knew him. The memories you shared, the lessons he taught, and the love he gave will remain a part of you forever. Though he is no longer with you in person, his spirit will continue to live on in your hearts and in the lives he touched. As you lay him to rest today, remember that love never ends. It lives on in every cherished memory, every family tradition, every smile that reminds you of him, and every act of kindness inspired by the life that he lived. May God wrap his loving arms around each of you, giving you strength for today, peace for tomorrow, and hope for the days ahead. Lean on one another, hold tightly to the beautiful memories you shared, and know that our family stands with you in your grief and will continue to support you in the days ahead. Ramona, may your father's soul rest in eternal peace, and may his legacy of love continue to guide and bless you and your family always. With all my love, deepest sympathy, and heartfelt prayers, Auntie Christine.
Thank you, Candice. And from Christine, we truly appreciate your words of comfort. You are not here, but your spirit is. And you have this huge audience that would have absorbed whatever you had to say. So thank you. And as I say, I don't work with paper, but our own cousin, who not only got a wheel spanner, but he got one that has turned the knot in the wheel itself. George Rohan Maharaj would have had his initial training with my brother. And my brother would have stayed at his dad's home when he was working at Southern Sales. So George, you have a good reflection. It has to be long, but I'll cut it short.
Yeah. Sitaram, everyone. Good morning. Okay, well, as Kim Chan said, my name is George Rohan Maharaj. Everybody know me as George. Well, Pa, mother, and my father was brother and sisters, so I am the cousin. Some years ago, I want to make it shorter. Some years ago, I wanted to learn transmission work. And my mom asked his mother if George could come and work here. And she said, no problem. While working with him in salt mine trace, I developed lots of skills from him. And he teach me plenty. He never hide. He introduced me to all his friends. Paul, Rahib is not here, George Matasaran, Mr. Ramdeen, Manik Jaichan. And he told me them is his close friends. While working with him, we started to do more heavy equipment, and he get me involved in trucks and rigs and things. I remember one time we working by API pipeline. We was fixing a Mack truck. And pressure, and I said, Narayan, we can't give up. Then white man, where we get that going? And he gave me the hope and encouragement. He said, never give up. And from that, we had a good relationship. He told me about his days growing up, when he used to come and stay by us in Pleasantville. As a matter of fact, I feel for the last few years, I was more staying here than home. I was only sleeping home in Pleasantville. I always working with him now. And he told me, one of these days, I want you to take up the slack from what he living out there. And he really taught me. Whilst working with him, there was an opportunity in Petrotrin. And he made me apply for the job. And I want to say thank God for Mr. Amjad Ali and Mr. Jamal Beckers. There was a big influence for me getting in. And, okay, I was temporary for years. 2013, we get permanent. And when I called him the next day, he said, boy, I'm so glad for you, Guru and Kedwaru. All the fellas really work hard. All right. Come 2013 now, 2017, we could get upgraded to A grade. Thank God to Mr. less than us. When I told him that, he said, well, boy, you will get all the benefits of the monthly paid. Come 2018, I met him in medical. Everything went down. Petrochin closed down. He said, but he told me, don't give up hope. He is a tradesman. You will make it over there. Yeah. About 6 weeks ago to 8 weeks ago, he had his van fixed by me. A Sunday evening, he and his partner came. He said, you're still working, boy? I said, well, and you tell me that I need blood. We working. So, I think he went to see Anthony Hospital, who know more. So he come and spend almost an hour. And whilst there, he telling me, George, why you and your brother, small man, that's my little brother, why all you going to hybrid? I said, well, Narine, I close to 60, I have enough work and customers. I said, small man, do the hybrid course. And he doing the advanced one, I learning from him. He said, well, that is good. He said, all the fellas go make it over there. And the last words, when he was leaving, he gave my bongs. He said, if you want to still be, once you have life and breath, T and Ramnath or find work, so to go and check them. I said, Narayan, I good where I am here. That was the last time. So that was the Sunday I went to the hospital. He and Jim there came. They came and they spent some time with me. That's the last time I saw him here. And he told me he did a good job with the van. Yeah. So that was it. Thanks very much. We will miss him here. And he always tell me, do good job. And don't never leave a room for people to bad talk here. If you do a job and it fail, if you have to take money from your pocket and correct the job, go ahead and do it. Don't let people bad talk here. And next thing I remember about him, I was telling a guy yesterday, when I started working in Narinesingh, he said, anytime you buy a part, always open the box properly, the package. I say, why Narayan? He said, if it's the wrong part, you carry it back to the supplier, they will change it for you or refund you. I always had that no thoughts. Yes. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks, Kim Chan. Okay. Ramona. Nice.
George, you not just spoke, you know. You preach. Yeah. Because Narayan and you would have had many moments. Not only fixing truck, but fixing your head.
Yeah. But I feel I was the longest worker with him.
I think so. I think so.
I know you. I think I know you. Once I saw you.
Yeah. Thank you, George.
Okay.
So at this time, while we have a little curtain going on, we ask the family members with Pandit assistance to do your arati or offer your flowers, and then we ask the general audience to come up and pay our last respects. So over to you, Nisha and company.
मीरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है कारिटे होठुन कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है मीरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है तेरे साथ सी गुलाम अब गुलफाम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। मैं तो नहीं हूँ काबिल तेरे मार्गे से पाऊँ। एक टूटे हुए वाणी से गुणगान कैसे गाऊँ। तेरे पीर नाम से सब तेरे पीर नाम से सब ये कमाल हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। ओ कन्हैया 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 हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। हरे कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा ओ कृष्णा। आई भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आई भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। जिनके लिए है टूने महल से जाए मतलब की यार सारी सब ही पराए। जिनके लिए है टूने महल से जाए मतलब की यार सारी सब ही पराई। आपकी में खुद के भी आपकी अगम में खुद को काहे तो ढकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। सारा उसने है खेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। ये जिंदगी है प्यारी, एकजुट सपना। घरों की दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना। ये जिंदगी है प्यारी, एकजुट सपना। घरों की दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना। सबके रखे हुए मैं हूँ अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आई भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आई भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। बनमाली मुरली धारी, गोवर्धन गिरवर धारी। बनमाली मुरली धारी, गोवर्धन गिरवर धारी। नित नित कर माखन चोरी, गोपी बलिहारी। नित नित कर माखन चोरी, गोपी बलिहारी। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हे मोर मुकुट गिरधारी, कान्हा पीतांबर धारी। हे मोर मुकुट गिरधारी, कान्हा पीतांबर धारी। गोपियन संग रास रचाए, मोहन मुरली धारी। गोपियन संग रास रचाए, मोहन मुरली धारी। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि केशव हरि गोविंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरिओ। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरि Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Pitu Matu Swami Sakha Hamari Pitu Matu Swami Sakha Hamari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva ठाकुर हमारे प्राणों से प्यारे ठाकुर हमारे प्राणों से प्यारे तुम हो हमारे हम हैं तुम्हारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा गैया चुरैया माखन चुरैया गैया चुरैया माखन चुरैया दिनों की नैया की तुम्हें की भैया श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा तुमसे है धरती तुमसे है अंबर तुमसे है धरती तुमसे है अंबर अग्नि पवन मोरे साठो समंदर श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर को परमानंद का अनुभव कर को धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चाल आज नहाले परम पिता का प्रेम पाठ बनकर तो शुभ दिन पाले किरण किरण को निरखनयन से किरण किरण को निरखनयन से हो जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन 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 अब चल कर ले मिलन
Ram Nam Satya Hai. So at this time, let us all bow our heads in prayer and offer a final prayer and seek the blessings of Bhagwan. Hari Om Krishna Krishna Kripalo Tvam Gatinam Gatir Bhava Sansaranam Agnanam Prasid Purushottamam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Pret Atma Shanti Om Pret Atma Shanti Om Pret Atma Shanti. Together Om Shri Vishnue Namaha. Om Shri Vishnue Namaha. Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam Satya.
भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला भजो गिरधारी गोपाला भजो गिरधारी गोपाला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला मथुरा में हरि जन्म लियो है मथुरा में हरि जन्म लियो है गोकुल झूले नंद लाला गोकुल झूले नंद लाला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला मोर मुकुट पीतांबर सोहे मोर मुकुट पीतांबर सोहे गाले विजंती माला गले विजंती माला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला भजो केशव हरि नंद लाला यमुना के तीर यमुना की तिर देनु चढ़ावे मुरली बजावे मुरली बजावे नंदलाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला मेरा प्रभु के चरण के दासी मेरा प्रभु के चरण के दासी शरणागति प्रतिपाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला भजो गिरधारी गोपाला भजो गिरधारी गोपाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला भजो केशव हरि नंदलाला हरि नंदलाला हरि नंदलाला हरि नंदलाला। राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है।
थोड़ी देर की तो लूं नशे के घूंट भी तो लूं नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं अभी तो कुछ कहा नहीं अभी तो कुछ सुना नहीं अभी न जाऊं अभी जरा नहीं।
Anybody want?
when you bounce up. Yeah.